Hello and welcome to this Khabarovsk game. Here I'm in a division with Sol, who's playing the Wooster, and we're on Sleeping Giant. We see that we have 4 battleships, 4 cruisers, and 4 destroyers. Enemy team has 1 Seattle, the only rare ship, and we have also only one Sol's Wooster. We spawn in the south, on the west side. So
proceed to capture that area.
I decided to try and go a bit wide and see if maybe I can take anything to shoot at. Obviously I will be outspotted by all the destroyers, but if Sol manages to push up enough we can always radar them. Right now we have Jean Bart following us. The rest of the team appears to be going to either B or C. I eventually get detected and have 3 ships on me right away. One of them is Henry, but I managed to avoid at least his first salvo. As I unfortunately sail out of range, I managed to get a fire, but he repairs it instantly. I am detected again, seeing as there is an island between me and the Henry and Alsace. I know that there is a DD somewhere north of me, and there is a smoke as well. He makes a mistake of smoking up, but gliding out of the smoke and opening fire on me, so I managed to get a few hits on him before he goes back into the smoke. Right now we are capping both B and C, while the enemy is trying to take A cap. Henry is back and managed to set me on fire. I do the same and try to hit him as much as I can while kiting away. The Henry does have fairly floaty shells, so hitting a fast-moving Khaba that is actively dodging is not the easiest. As you can see, he doesn't manage to do too much to me. I of course also have heals, so I can get back to almost full HP. B and C has fallen to us, while A has fallen to the enemy team.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Not really seeing a point in trying to go into A, so instead I continue north to see if I can get in range of the Henry and Conqueror. Alsace is running east now, so as far as we know there are only 3 ships here. And the Daring recently smoked up a bit further north, so I don't expect to run into him here. The daring is spotted though, so I instantly switch to him instead, since getting rid of him would make my life a lot easier. And of course the Royal Navy DDs, they eat a lot of damage. I hit the fire. One he repairs, but I'm a bit lucky and gets 2 instead. So he will actually burn to death. And I can go back to try and hit Conqueror and Henry.
Torpedoes to port.
Frozen torpedoes from the daring, but since I turn around they will all miss, and I get the first kill. But also see that there is a Asashio. Not too worried though, because his torps can obviously not hit me. So as long as I keep moving and can avoid all ships shooting me, I see no reason to worry, but it's still safer to run south of the island and try to get some shots in on him while I do so. The gearing is spotted in A, as we now have a Henry inside the cap. So I open up on him to try and help to get him killed before the gearing can possibly launch torps on our cruiser. Could have probably switched to AP here, but didn't really see any need since he's going down so quickly. Enemy Henry is still trying to shoot at me, most of the time failing. And now that the gearing is killed, I push up a bit and see if I can maybe reach the Conqueror again, or the Henry, but he's running away, so not my priority. I am detected, meaning there is the Sashu near again. I run towards the cap to avoid being focused, and take some shot also on Sashu. He gets set on fire twice, but I repair it. I am detected by a Hydro, and that should probably have made me more concerned than it actually was. Wasn't really paying attention and was trying to see if I can maybe catch the Asashio, but instead what I find is not at all as amusing. Instead I run straight into a Minotaur. He starts pummeling away with AP, something I can definitely not deal with. I launch my torps, see if I can maybe take him down with me, and I'm getting seriously low. Put my heal to survive a bit longer. My first torps miss, but the second set hits, I kill him with 3 torps, and somehow I actually managed to survive that. Like I said, I really should have been paying more attention. The fact that there was a Hydro should have alerted me that something else was near, but I thought that Sasha would try to come back after me, or maybe come back out and try to torp the Jean Bart that was south. And I thought that maybe I could get him as he was doing so, but instead a Minotaur appeared. So with a little bit of luck, I managed to get out of that situation with only a minor heart attack. I am detected again, and there is the Sashio as he opened fire. And I get some additional hits as I start moving through the A cap. The enemy team is now trying to take control of the sea, but we do have control of both A and B, and we are creating a significant lead over our enemies. I'm still fairly low, but my second to last heal comes up. So I use it to enable me to fight a bit longer.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Our victory is in sight.
Dasashu, I'm not entirely sure if he will go back west to try to torp the John Barton Montana, or if he will go east. I'm mainly going east to see if I can intercept the Conqueror as I move to where the main force of the enemy currently is, which is all the way over at sea. See, the Conqueror has actually turned back, but I don't really see a need to go back since we have 2 battleships there. Instead, I run straight into the Sashio, and since he can't torp me, all I have to do is open up and absolutely wreck him. 3 cycles later, he's dead, and I turn back a bit to start helping with the Conqueror. Managed to get 3 kills, which is what I will end this game with, and I'm now passing 100,000 damage. It will not be significantly more, it will be a decent game, but mostly it was the fact that I ran into that Minotaur and survived. That was the most exciting part of this game, I think. Otherwise, I think I played pretty well, and a well-deserved win. And the game takes over, and the game ends.